Yeah, Heidi, thank you, and just a note of thanks to Heidi for stepping in as our farm show director. She is no stranger to this complex. Her family and Heidi personally have very, very deep roots in agriculture in Somerset County, but also here at the farm show complex. So thank you for sharing your expertise and leading this complex as well. Good morning to each of you, and thank you particularly to our media friends who are here. It is always reassuring as we look around, both during this week of Farm Show, but you cover agriculture through the year. We thank you for that very much. To all of those in the agricultural community, just at the start of this Farm Show, I'm always humbled to think of the work that you do that bring us to this moment, to allow us to celebrate the achievements of agriculture over 250 years, but also over the last 110 years of our state. It is a beautiful story to tell. We are honored to tell your story along with you. Every time that I walk into this complex, I am mindful of the beautiful frieze that is around the top of this complex. If you saw it coming in the front doors, there is a reason that it says agriculture and commerce. Everything we do in this complex and certainly in this industry is tucked between those two words that are important both to remind us of industries, but also of what we do. And they are chiseled in stone. They are not negotiable. They are part of who we are, and that is a reminder as well of the long, long story of this industry. So thank you. As we reflect, we also think about what happens here, and certainly in the history of America. America began in Pennsylvania. We'll tell that story. You'll have a chance to see from the earliest days how agriculture has shaped this country. Philadelphia was at the very, very center of our national interest in science and agriculture. Our farms led the cities and sustained the Continental Army, powered the industry, and built strong rural communities that continue to anchor our economy today. That legacy will be on full display during the 2026 Pennsylvania Farm Show. This is also a time that you get to use all five senses. You'll see the people behind the food system. You'll taste Pennsylvania's pride and products. You'll hear the stories of preservation and perseverance and innovation. You'll smell the farm and the food. And you will touch the fabric that has woven us together as an industry and a nation. And you'll experience agriculture up close through the hands-on experiences, the live demonstrations, the stories that connect consumers directly to the land and the people who care for it. Under the leadership of Governor Shapiro, Pennsylvania is doubling down on agriculture as both an economic driver and a public good. This administration understands well that when agriculture is strong, Pennsylvania is strong. I've been with him many times and often heard his refrain and his vision for Pennsylvania runs right through our farms. And it's not just about this generation, it's about the next and the one after. And that future is very much on display during this Farm Show. So as you preview the 2026 Pennsylvania Farm Show, you'll catch a glimpse of the future that we are growing together. One that elevates innovation, one that tells the full story of Pennsylvania's food system. It invites every visitor to connect more deeply with the people and the products and the places that make agriculture thrive. But before we look ahead, it's important to remember where the story began. Pennsylvania's agricultural roots are inseparable from our nation's founding, shaped by leaders who understood that a strong democracy depends on a strong agricultural economy. One of those leaders is Benjamin Franklin, Pennsylvania's most famous founding father, inventor, entrepreneur, organizer, and proponent of freedom. During the work that I've done in agriculture, I look back a little bit at the Society for Promoting Agriculture. It's got a beautiful history. Guess who its founder was? Benjamin Franklin. As the member of the Philadelphia Society for Promoting Agriculture, the oldest society in America, by the way. Mr. Franklin was the founding member, and I am humbled by what the society did to ensure that farmers at the time had access to education and research to improve the station in life with every farmer, and to recognize that agriculture was central to a civil society. To help bring that history to life, it's my pleasure to introduce Benjamin Franklin, who will take us back to the agricultural foundations that helped grow a nation and continue to guide Pennsylvania agriculture today. Mr. Franklin.